The ANC President Cyril Ramaphosa is expected to conduct door-to-door campaigns in Kanyamazane near Mbombela. Our reporter Tumelo Macho-go is there chasing the story for us. Hey Tumelo, thank you very much indeed for joining us. What's the latest there on the ground?
Well, there's a hive of activity here, Blaine, with a lot of people coming here to actually come and see the president, because the president of the ANC is expected to arrive at any moment now here in Kanyamazane. He will do a door-to-door campaign. That's what we know so far, that he will do a door-to-door campaign. You remember that this is the community that called Cyril Ramaphosa last year when they wanted the president to come down here to actually address their issues of roads and issues of those houses that were damaged by the hailstorm last year. Remember that the protest lasted about 3 weeks, where they were burning tires and burning rubble on the roads and around this community. But to talk more of what's going to happen, we're going to speak to Lindiwe Njali. She is the provincial secretary of the ANC in the province. May I just talk to us about what is the expected of the president today?
Thank you very much. The president today will be embarking on an elections train. That is the official train where we are campaigning as the ANC. We know that today we are 58 days to the election. So it's for the first time that the president has come to do electioneering work in the province. So we'll be starting with door-to-door in Ward 21, where we'll be visiting homes and making sure that we garner the support that the ANC needs. And the second session will be a working lunch, having lunch with religious leaders, with traditional leaders, and there's a low-felt Khoisan leadership also that the president will be meeting. And then from there we'll be addressing our communities around Kanyamazane, because this is only for the Kanyamazane area where we're doing door-to-door. It's not a rally, it's just elections campaign where we're doing door-to-door. We're interacting with our communities, also responding to other issues that they've raised, because we're an ANC-led government. And then later we'll go to the stadium where the president will be addressing, we call it a community meeting, but you know, in Mbombela, in Tanzania, when you call it a smaller meeting, it becomes bigger. So there will be that meeting where the president will be addressing our volunteers, our communities, our supporters, and the lovers of the ANC. And then from there, we'll be going to the SABC church around 4, where we'll be supporting and attending church service with the SABC church, not far from here. And then from there, that will be the end of our program.
May you just talk to us about why Kanyamazane exactly, because we know it's a stronghold, especially here in the Tanzania region. Why was it important to come back to Kanyamazane, or to come to Kanyamazane? Because this is his first rally or campaign trail in the province, and also here in Kanyamazane. Why was it important to come to Kanyamazane?
Remember, as the ANC, we are listening to our communities as they speak. We might have never received the attention that time of the president, but we said as the ANC, it will be good that we bring the president to do election work and feel how the people have felt after the storm, after the incident, how we have responded, how far we've gone, so that we settle any dust if there's any. But for now, there's no any other dust. We're just on election campaign. We've chosen Kanyamazane because the calling of the president, if we don't respond to that, it will be like we're undermining the communities. Hence we said one of the officials, because on a weekly basis as a province will be receiving officials visits. So this is the 3rd official visit. We started with the SG, there was national chair, we took DP last week to Amakosi Kwandebele. President is the 4th official to come and visit. But we said for the door-to-door, let's come here at home, there's our stronghold where we garner our support to say we are here. We know we've heard your issues that you've raised, but now we're saying let the president come, you share whatever ideas, because there's elderly people who want a hearing of a president, there's young people, there's religious leaders, there's traditional leaders, so that at least the president will have an understanding what were the issues that were raised and how far have we responded and what is it that is coming. Hence we've brought in even government to say what is it that we have done, what is it that is on the budget, what is it that we're going going to do in the next financial years.
Thank you so much for speaking to us this morning. That was Lindwe Njali. She's the provincial secretary of the ANC. You remember that the president was called by the community. Now the president is coming here. The community here, they've been telling us that they want to hear the president talking to them about the issues of the road, the issues of service delivery in their community, and also talking back to those communities and talking to the issues of those houses that were damaged by the storm. We understand that not all of the houses have not been repaired, but maybe the president will go there and will allude to that conversation and talk to this community about the issues that they have been raising throughout this since last year, that when they started protesting about those houses that were damaged by the hailstorm. Blaine?
Tumelo, thank you very much indeed, my friend. Stand by. We'll try to come back to you shortly.